Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Diaphone. Today I want to go over a couple of tournament matches I had in a recent tournament run I had. So Wednesday I was able to break my second place curse of tournaments. I won the Panda Battles PS4 version tournament. And on Sunday I was actually able to win 2 Super Stack tournaments. So I want to go through some of the matches in those tournaments. And if you want to actually check out the match, the link is in the description below. So the first match I have here is versus Omnisscythe. Omnisscythe, a super strong ram. And I've played him a couple times. Actually, at first, he's beating me like 2 or 3 times pre-patch. Post-patch, I was able to barely ink it out. And now this matchup, I was able to win as well. And so, I have very aggressive round start. Omni, he likes to choose like really weird options on round start. So that was a burst bait, I messed up. But yeah, so I like to choose unpredictable options against him. I'm really surprised that he did 214H without RC. I think that's a really uncommon thing for ramps to do. So I was able to take advantage and kind of like win the round off that. So I'm just trying to play zoning. Yeah, you could throw the sword on reaction, but he was just a little late, or he would have actually beat me. I don't like note too much in this matchup. Good backdash on the jump normal, so I'm gonna be looking for that afterwards. Yeah, obviously a lot harder to backdash in the corner, so I didn't really check it. You see how he backdashed that time? I chased it down with the H stroke. I was looking for it because he went for that last time. I think I actually tried to do JD super there. It didn't work. Oh no, I don't know what that was about. And that was a really good punish by Omni. Alright, good. Yeah, I was going to say maybe spend burst. It's a little risky there, but I think it's decent to catch the momentum. He doesn't have burst. I could have baited by canceling the H stroke, but I didn't believe. Oh, and that's a very unfortunate whiff by him. Yeah, that dive kick is really good to go over. It kind of beats like if they're trying to whiff a JH or they're trying to whiff a JS. So kind of decent read by me, but yeah, sometimes that dive kick will lose to JS. Alright, so start around here. I'd probably try to again mix it up. Yeah, 2H is really good against ram start options. I'm noticing Omni's doing a lot of air 214H, which is interesting. I've never seen another ram do that. I noticed he also didn't punish the note with the sword toss, so it means I can get away with it a little bit more. And now he doesn't have a sword as well. I think he's probably trying to backdash there. I can tell he's very antsy on defense, so I have to imagine I'll take advantage of that. That was a burst bait. I messed it up. Well, he didn't actually fall for it. I was just looping the walkie there. That was a pretty good punish, and yeah, he has 100 meters, so he's really weary of that. And that was a good throw. Yeah, I have to bait that out with like a jump or something. I was thinking about air throwing him, which is probably what I should have done. What a throw. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to throw S-stroke like that, but I actually ended up delaying the S-stroke a little bit just because I thought that he might try to like fuzzy the time for H-stroke. So interesting read. I think is a little scrambly, and that's kind of why it ended up working out for him. Good 6-speed anti-air. My anti-airs are definitely working out pretty well. You should. So one thing that I'm really surprised Omni's getting caught by is the 6HS and the S-stroke. There's not really a mix-up there. And then you block the S-stroke, and then you just continue your pressure. So I'll take it. I'm not complaining, but really surprised to see him get hit by that. So definitely something like, I feel like I'm getting away with a lot of S-strokes here, so I have to imagine. Yeah, you see how I keep using stroke because I feel like I'm getting away with it a lot. A good block from Omni, and this mix-up's kind of screwed up. Do I go for the? Yeah, I think I was debating because I could have went for the untechable wall break, which is probably what I should have done, but instead I opted to go for the wall break with super, and then he had burst, so I should have kept the wall there. But it still looks like, oh, I missed my super input. I guarantee you I tried to do super there because it wasn't like counter hit or anything. A good YRC. Oh yeah, that was really weird. I tried to do 2K 2D because I thought he might try a super, and my 2K will jail him and beat the super. But it looks like it ended up working out either way. Yeah, so delayed H. Oh, this happens because of the PS5. Because I'm actually watching on NYC Furby stream. So Yeah, I hate when that happened. I have to imagine RC here. Yeah, he's dead. That was a really quick match. Oh, okay, not dead yet, but it's looking very bad for Omni right here. I have to imagine I'll try like a dive or a stroke. Ooh, this is scary. Did I use burst here? Okay, I kind of got lucky. I figured I'd take one more guess, but yeah, using burst in that situation is not bad because you'll get it for the third round regardless. Oh, that just guard saved him. If he didn't just guard, he wouldn't have been able to mash out there. So that's kind of hard to react to. I think I did the right response regardless. Oh, I missed my 6P. That's unfortunate. All right. Nice mix. Yeah. So I have a joke that when I do JD on block and then 2K, it's unblockable. And I hit him with the unblockable JD into 2K. It's really good, and people don't block it surprisingly. And because like it's a lot harder to contest after JD. Be like before pre-patch, you used to just be able to like hit 6P or 5P after JD on block, but now because Eno can delay cancel, it makes it way scarier. So you can get away with a lot of like JD on block into something else. That guy just got exploited that last round. It's good stuff from Omni. Good throw. I wasn't ready for that at all. Yeah, it's really good time. The thing that a lot of people don't realize is that like gold burst after throw is way easier because you don't have to worry about like timing it too early because you're actually locked out of burst when you have a hard knockdown. So I would have actually liked to see Omni do something like a OTG into sword toss because then I wouldn't be able to gold burst as easily. I just did good mix there. Yeah, I noticed he was respecting me a lot after the 2K because if I as an Eno player, if 2K 2D, if the 2D is getting blocked a lot, it means they're just holding down back. So then I'll make the adaptation and do like 2K into JS. So yeah, I beat Omni 3-0. And then I had to play Hotashi in winners finals. And I beat him 3-2. It was really close. I want to take a look at the grand final set he had between us. It was also a very good set. And so when I played Hotashi in... Oh, so to preface this a little bit, I actually watched Daru vs Hotashi yesterday. They played a Twitch Rivals event, and it was really close. Hotashi won 3-2. But the cool thing was I was able to see how Hotashi handled a lot of what Daru, a very good Japanese Eno, was doing to Hotashi. And one thing I noticed was that he's very active on defense, which I think is a good thing against Eno because her mix-up's really hard to block, just straight out. So in order to take advantage of that, I was doing a lot of like frame traps, and I was trying to do a lot of like JK JD because Nago can't contest that really well. And the one adaptation I made from winners finals was that I was getting destroyed on round start. And so I told myself I'm gonna make some really passive round starts. And so you see I just like dashed up or super jump forward and then dash back, and that mobility buff that Eno has really allows you to do that. I think that's crazy that wall breaks. Shout out to Nagayuki being a fair character. I probably should have bursted there before, because now I like there's no point in using my burst. I'm literally dead. Yeah. So I probably should have bursted before the wall break, looking back at that. That was a good 2H, because I kind of like did the same thing twice in a row round start, so that was kind of my bad. Good contest. I figured he wouldn't do a special because he was like pretty close to 2 bars already. And so that's what that 6P read was. And now he doesn't have, yeah, now he has to guess. That's my new tech there, where I'm doing PRC into JKJD, and that combos on PRC, which is really cool. So it's really hard to block mix up. One thing is like after Nago, if you do H stroke, a lot of Nagos like to do 5K because pre-patch, couldn't really do anything about it. But now you can actually just do 2K and you can win there. So I shouldn't have done 6HS because that's like pretty unoptimal against Nago. Oh wow, what a 2H. I feel like that's pretty lucky that worked. Oh, that was a good H stroke read by me, and I have to imagine you're dead, yeah. Okay, yeah, so another really strong round start. I do feel like that's one of the strengths of Nagi. You get a positive bonus so well there. That was me trying to catch a button, go for OTG there. The good backdash. I should have one of the things is like I'll OTG, and I don't think going low there is a really good idea. Like I think if you OTG, you should try to go for like a backdash catch. And I don't really like that note usage there, because he could have just wire seed that and I wouldn't have got very good mix. So I think in situations like that I should just do JD no note, but thankfully he didn't wire C and I have to worry about that. I could have baited, of course, and oh wow, I can't believe you backdash actually probably was the right thing to do there. Good, yeah, I like that by him. Good burst by me. I got really scrambly here. I think he tried to anti-air me, probably with like 5S. And instead, I kind of got a little lucky there with the JH. Because he probably chose the wrong anti-air. Okay. So let's go back to that round start. Okay, yeah, so you see I'm trying to like pay passive, make him whiff something and then go in for that. I was trying to play this like a lot more reactive, because Hotashi really likes to go in. Oh, that was a terrible conversion by me. You can you just do JS into H dive kick. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. I was trying to freestyle a combo and then I think I got a little tilted by that missed combo. He was trying to bait burst there, I'm pretty sure, with that drop. Not sure, so he's just guarding, which is pretty interesting. Not very many people are good at just guarding, because like that's really hard to do. But I feel like he should have just guarded and then just blocked. Because like the main point of just guarding is so you can punish S-stroke, right? So interesting choice by him. Alright, Nodoki, yeah, that's kind of cheap. I went for Nodoki there again because I thought you might try to mash afterwards. And yeah, JKGD will catch pretty much all mashing after Nodoki. Yeah, that's the issue. So dive kick, I have an eternal debate about dive kick red RC versus dive kick PRC. And PRC is way better on hit, but on block it's worse. And on block they can't necessarily punish you with grab, but it will beat you. It'll beat anything you try to do outside of like jump or backdash. So that's probably what I should have done. I didn't realize Hotashi knew that. But Hotashi's defense is really good, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he knew that. I just dive kick again. That's a good response. That's the optimal red RC combo people should be doing post patch, by the way. So make sure you're doing that if you're not. Any good stuff. I'm actually surprised I chipped out. It looked like he FD'd there. And it's 2-0. And he probably got the next one. Yeah, you see, I'm still playing passive round start. I could probably try to do something more aggressive because I have him playing passive round start too. And so I could probably try for like a H stroke or something just to like force my way in. Another thing you can do that's really risky round start is like just do JH. Look at me going for burst baits. So I get the unblock. Yeah. Oh, I tried to do fancy mix. I went for command grab there. It would have worked. But yeah, kind of risky. Okay, super. Oh, I remember this. So this is kind of dumb of me because I tried to bait out a burst, but he actually couldn't burst there. There's no burst to bait out. As you can see, during a super, you're locked out of burst. And so I tried the burst, like I tried to bait a burst, but he was locked out the whole time. I don't know what I was doing. So I probably should have done like one hit JS. I actually need to allow that situation, but I'm guessing it's like one hit JS into something else. So yeah, I should not have lost that, but whatever. I think that's an okay burst by me. I think it's good to use the burst good the second round, because that way if I win this match, I'll get the burst back third round. Alright, good defense by Hotashi. Oh, that was such good respect. I thought he was going to cancel on the Blood Rage, because remember the last time that happened? I 6P'd and I counter hit him. So the way you beat that as an Nago player is you do spin. So I'm like, okay, he's going to do spin to beat it, but he actually just decided to beat the super. So he was on that next Yomi level. 6P the God saving me there. Surprised he didn't block that. I don't know, he might have been going for jump, I think? Because he blocked that standing, which is really weird. It just meant he was like straight not blocking. So he might have went for super input too. Because he had the meter, right? Yeah, I mean that was safe jump, so super was the wrong idea anyways. And yeah, he supered here, so a lot of people are like super out of frustration if they miss one super input, they'll try to do it again. So I probably should have recognized that like okay, why would you get hit standing and then try to do something that would have beat super? A good backdash Beyblade. I'm not sure what he went for there actually. Maybe he went for a 5P. 6P is a pretty good option after Beyblade, but it does lose to a lot of things, including like command grab, which is something he probably should have went for. So I guess like, I don't know if 6P is the best option on my end, but it kind of worked out. Okay, good mix by me. I try to safe jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure I went for that because if I do JS into like 6HS, that actually frame traps throw. So I must have just mistimed it. Very unfortunate. And then, yeah, he kind of just went off that. I tried to challenge the forward Fukio, but I think I was just on tilt from getting thrown that I just missed the mash. But yeah, in situations like that where they're Fukioing from like mid-screen, it doesn't really hurt to like throw out 2K. Because they can't really like whiff punish it. That was really good. So if this is like a really interesting interaction, right? Like at first I noticed like he's not respecting notes, so like he's looking for the note, so I dash in and I'm like, all right, he's gonna not expect the note now. And he was, so that's kind of dumb. That was like the first note I threw out of neutral. I think note's good, but not against someone like this because he's really aggressive. And I'm just going for H stroke pressure because I realize he's not dealing with it very well. And okay, so I took advantage because remember the last match? He threw me after my JS. So I did a JS that was like obviously really high to bait him into throwing, and then the command grab super beats the throw. So that's kind of me like saving the information for the next match. And so look at me, I'm trying to like bait him into looking for note. Yeah, I go for the burst bait there. That burst bait's really good. Even in the Ito mirror match, I fall for it. It's kind of hard to deal with actually. And it's pretty safe to do. So if you guys aren't doing that burst bait, definitely consider doing it. This is crazy. He gets like coast to coast. And like his blood rage meter is like kind of back to normal too here. That buff helped him so much. It's actually kind of crazy. I go for JD frame trap. That's why JD on block is like really scary now. Yeah, a good read on the command grab on me. Oh no. There it's harder to frame trap throw when you do the hover. But you know, I noticed he's blocking low a lot. I mean, he's blocking high a lot. I probably should have adapted low. And there's my I mini popped off. You could probably see it behind me. Happy to win, of course. But yeah, the situation end, I kind of just yeah, 6HS into H stroke. He wasn't ready for it, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta mix up S stroke, and it looks like he's trying to mash out, and then that kind of worked out. All right, let's take a look at the last match. So that was the grand finals of the G Fuel tournament. This is the grand finals of the Mexican tournament. So this is against Stealthy. He's a really strong Axel player. I really like start around 6B against Axel because it beats like most of his active options. H dive kick was good there because in the air block you're plus. I noticed he went for 2 command grabs to start the round, so he's probably trying to test me, which I can't blame him because if you're not reacting to Axel command grab, it's not a good look. I fucked up a burst there, so not looking too good for me. I didn't realize you could bait burst like that as Axel. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of just gave up there. I'm like, you got burst, you got 50% meter. There's no way I'm winning this. I'm just gonna fly in. So I did H-stroke there because I thought he'd be more respectful of a button. Good check there. A lot of people don't check, but it's like I have ways to beat the check, right? Like if you're pressing after 5S, I can just do 2D and counter hit you, and then you just die. Especially in the corner. And I think that's the reason that H-stroke hit too. Was because I think he's looking for, yeah, he's trying to check a lot after buttons. So I think I started to realize that mid-set, and I'm like, all right, I need to start canceling in the stroke more. I missed the punish there. But dive kick's a really good option against the rainwater. PRC throw. I could have PRC'd earlier and got a better punish. Really surprised he didn't burst there, considering how low I was on health. Maybe he thought I was gonna bait. And then I do the same start of the round because I noticed the second match he didn't do anything. So I'm like, all right. I tried to bait the burst. He just didn't block low, which is really weird. So I think probably at this point I should have realized that, like, okay, this guy really is not gonna let me get a good burst bait, and that was a really good burst timing too. I wasn't ready for that command grab. It's really hard to see when like you're really high up, as you know. Yeah, same thing there. Like I noticed that he's trying to check me a lot standing, so that's why I canceled the S-stroke RC. And you get a mix up off it anyways, so it's something really safe to do in general. Again, he started the round command grab. I think in this matchup, like if I were to make an adaptation, I would definitely command grab less. I do have a PS5 on PS4 version, so it's a couple extra frames of less input lag helping me out. I went for another burst bait there, but it's working out. I probably shouldn't be going for those burst baits because he's not really bursting at like predictable times. But it worked out in my favor, so I'm like, why not YOLO? Throw here? Oh wow, I'm actually that's such a good PRC by him. But actually, like, I'm pretty sure I could have threw here, looking back, because PRC has like 4-frame startup and throw is 2-frame, so that was actually misplay by me. But regardless, we got the round win. That was a stupid round start. I don't know what I was trying to beat there. I think normal jump's pretty good because he'd probably beat something, or maybe I do like super jump dive kick or something. But super jump JH only really works if they're like half asleep. And yeah, stupid round start, and I kind of just like lost off of it, I think. And good command grab. That's tricky to deal with. I don't want to burst here. I probably could have burst, but I thought he was gonna try to bait. Yeah, I should have Cause what did I go for there? I guess it was good I kept my burst because I was a round up, right? And maybe I shouldn't have canceled that dive kick. I would have got better Oki. Okay, good pressure. Oh yeah, he checked it again. So I didn't think he'd actually check because I did 2K2D and he wasn't ready for it. So he had really good reads. That was a good command grab, just a whiff punish. Yeah, that was plus. For some reason I thought that was minus. Yeah, I just didn't block at that time. I was probably looking out for command grab too much. That's the power of conditioning someone to look for command grab so much, right? Yeah, and so I think here I'm like, all right, I need to stop re-jumping and go for more frame traps. And also don't do stupid round starts. Yeah, I think stroke was just really effective against him, surprisingly. So I think that's the moral. Yeah, see, I went for empty low there. That's kind of like part that was missing. I also think I went for like less burst baits. Yeah, this is like a speed run round. That took like 11 seconds. But like, yeah, I didn't try to burst bait at all there. I think that was pretty optimal. So I think it's pretty good adaptation. Good punish. Nice maneuvering on my part. I should have done HCL there. I would have got a better mix. Oh wow, I got hit by that again. I really gotta look out for that in the future. the 6k into command grab. I'm actually plus there when that happens. So good recognition on my part. Air HCL, yeah. That air, when that air YRC happens, you're not actually in that bad of a position. So the reason I went for that mix was like, I think he's gonna YRC and I'd rather take away his meter. And if he doesn't YRC, he gets mixed either way. So, I guess good call on my part. And I guess Axel probably should have done something like a 2H to check me, but chose the wrong option. I capitalized. I do a little more passive round start. I guess I wasn't really sure what he was gonna do. I do think you should try to be pretty more active against Axel round start. I was probably looking for like a whiff and then I could dive kick in. Alright, that's good on my end. Yeah, he probably did a fuzzy button. That's why I do that delayed JH. Oh, I finally baited a burst. I finally did it, guys. After like trying to bait his burst like 5 times. That was a really poor RC by me, actually. Because I was plus off of that dive kick because he was blocking in the air. And I could have used that meter to mix him, and I probably would have won the round. Okay, that was a cute gimmick with the command grab. I don't know how I reacted. I guess I was just playing pretty well. I've never actually seen that before. Where we don't do the explosion, then you do command grab. Alright, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I need to do different options other than H dive kick after command grab. Because like if they block, then you're not in the worst position against Axel because he has trouble punishing, but could be better. Very poor response after... Okay, that was really cute. Let's go back. So he made a poor response after S-stroke. He was out of range for 2k, so he chose 5S, and I recognized that he was out of range for 2k, so I decided to 6p. I win there, and then I actually dropped the combo here. That sweep's supposed to combo, and then I did note, and I recognized the note wasn't gonna... Like, I recognized that the sweep wasn't gonna connect, so I PRC'd the note. I recognized the jump startup, and I locked them in. So really cool. I never actually did that before. And then, yeah, throw, and then empty low. For some reason, I had to read that he wasn't gonna super, even though he hasn't supered like all match. And so yeah, won the tournament 3-1. So that's how I won 2 tournaments in 1 day. I hope you guys like the content. Yeah, seriously, if you guys have any feedback or you have any comments or things I could have done better or my opponents could have done better, let me know in the comments below. You know, we're all trying to learn here and I'm still trying to improve. You know, even though I won a couple tournaments, I want to keep winning, keep improving. So, and yeah, if you guys appreciate the content, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Really helps out the channel. Just a FYI, I am going to be posting some Melty Blood videos over the next couple weeks. But I'm not giving up on Strive. I really love Strive, so probably a little hiatus with Strive videos, and we'll get back into it after a Melty Blood session. So anyways, thanks guys, have a great day.